So this is the newly kickstarted project Kingdom Come Deliverance, a fantasy RPG without the fantasy, as I believe.
I'm not sure about that Kickstarter. I don't think it's going to take off.
No.
I think it's a flash in the pan.
Didn't this get funded in like a day?
Yeah, it looks very impressive, and you're right, it's a fantasy RPG without the fantasy. It's set in the real world history.
Yeah.
Real history past.
Where there weren't any dragons.
Yes, as far as we're aware. And, it's a great idea, and it's like kind of amazing that no one's done it already.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you think back, and there's stuff like War of the Roses on PC,
Yeah.
but that's not an RPG. That's just a hack and slash. What else has been set in the real world? Blade Storm, that Omega Force game.
Dynasty Warriors.
Oh yeah, Dynasty Warriors, of course, with all the magic and Musu attacks. Yeah, I think this is going to be a bit more grounded than that. Although, you know, it's still a fictional story. You're not going to be playing as Henry VIII or anything. But yeah, it just, for some reason, the concept of it not being fantasy, of it being the real world, seems really refreshing.
Yeah.
And it's
weird, isn't it? You take
yeah.
away that kind of that huge aspect of it, and it seems like it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It seems like it should be a really boring thing.
Yeah, but yeah, stuff like that, first-person castle sieges, and you know, it looks kind of like medieval Total War if you were just one dude, you know, and that sounds like an amazing game, doesn't it?
Just Skyrim in the Total War world.
Yeah, pretty much, and I'm fine with that. Again, we're really early into development here. This has just been funded, so it's going to be a long time. And it might turn out to be even better than we think. It might turn out to be worse. That guy has a hell of a nose on him. But yeah, I'm very excited, just because it's so bizarre that it seems so original when
it's normal.
It's kind of the least original thing ever. Yeah, but it just looks really good, doesn't it?
It does. No, it's surprisingly so.
Yeah.
I seem to remember the team as well had quite good pedigree. It's a lot of the old 2K Czech guys that worked on Mafia and some of the Flashpoint stuff as well.
Yeah, it's one of those new teams made of old.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more of that these days.
Yeah,
but yeah, took to Kickstarter, took off immediately, funded in a day, coming to PS4 probably next year.